Poverty is multidimensional. It is a state in which humans are affected in their entirety. The complexity of poverty extends beyond lack of income, lack of opportunity, and the lack of empowerment. It is both the cause and the effect of the lack of quality education.
Amma vyapara ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಫುಟ್ಪಾತ್ ಮೇಲೆ, ಅಪ್ಪ ಗಾರೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಮ್ಮ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ 9 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ರಾತ್ರಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ 10 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ. ನಾವು ಅಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಅಪ್ಪ ಡ್ರಂಕ್. SSLC ಮುಗಿಸೋ 81% ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬುಕ್ಸು ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ತುಂಬ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ತಮಿಳಿಯನ್ಸ್ 18 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನಾನು ಭಾಳ ಬರೀ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Realizing that education of one person can break the cycle of poverty, VidyaPoshak's, an NGO, took up an initiative of supporting bright students from less privileged families. Today, VidyaPoshak's effort has helped thousands of students to continue their education and has empowered them with knowledge and the capacity to enhance their potential and capabilities.
VidyaPoshak's wants to work with youth, and youth are aspiration of any country. And VidyaPoshak's is mainly founded because of addressing youth's problem in terms of access to education. Our interventions are in terms of finance, in terms of all the book materials that what they require for educated youth, and holistic development of the youth.
VidyaPoshak's Nurture Merit program is distinguished from other educational programs. It identifies, sponsors and also mentors the students. The program extends beyond just financial assistance and books. It provides mentorship to the first generation learners. After the 10th grade, VidyaPoshak's fosters supportive relationship with the students to help them learn and develop skills to cope with their college curriculum. This includes pre-university, graduation, engineering and medical education too.
The great job of a gardener is not to touch the plant, but create conducive environment for the plant to grow. VidyaPoshak's does that so beautifully well, nurturing the student, giving the support when the child requires most.
This is one of the best examples I have seen where a mix of financial as well as non-financial enablers have led to such a great success year after year.
VidyaPoshak's has devised a unique process to identify deserving students. The selection is meticulous and detailed. Applications are invited through volunteers, educational institutes and press releases. The applicants then have to undergo an objective test created by subject experts and educationalists. Shortlisting of the students for the next process is done upon the test results and availability of resources. The financial support is not based merely on documents submitted by the applicants. House visits are made by the trained volunteers and field officers for all the eligible students. This process of visiting thousands of students' dwelling units for economic assessment ensure that only genuine and needy students are assisted. On approval, the students are given financial assistance which includes college and exam fees. Depending on their performance, many students are also extended additional support for coaching and competitive exam preparations.
VidyaPoshak's is an institution initially started by a group of teachers and volunteers. I really like their effort in finding out the bright but economically backward students. They keep accounts very transparent. There are many volunteers who have left their job and joined this work. Number 3, they are very sincere in their effort. They have touched different parts of the society, and those children without VidyaPoshak's help, probably they would have perished.
Every student supported is linked to the donor. The student has to communicate to the donor about their receiving financial assistance and academic progress. This instills a sense of fulfillment among the sponsors and also ensures that the amount donated is effectively and properly utilized.
VidyaPoshak's ನನಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಇವನ್ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ನೌ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಇನ್ such a position that I can lead the life with fulfillness.
VidyaPoshak's approach is comprehensive. It bridges the gaps that are the cause for interrupted education in a meritorious student's life. Once identified, the student is supported to achieve the highest levels of academic excellence, and many have excelled.
ಅದು ಎಂಥ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಬಂತಂದರೆ ನನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಬಂತು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಬಂದು ನನಗೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ನಗಬೇಕು ಅಳಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಬಂದರೂ ನನಗೆ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ ಯಾವುದೋ ದೂರ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಇದ್ದವ್ರು ಆರಾಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನನಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಬಂದರೂ ನಂಗೆ ಮಾಡೋ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಕ್ಕನಾಗೆ ಮದುವೆ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ತಂದೆ ನೌಕರಿ ಹೋಗಿತ್ತು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆ ವರ್ಷ ಹೊಲದಿಂದನೂ ಉತ್ಪನ್ನ ಏನೂ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ.
Even I didn't have the money for going to Bangalore. Even I haven't seen the Bangalore like me. There are many students out there.
ವಿದ್ಯಾಪೋಷಕ್ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಿದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ ನಾನು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ನಾನು ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಗಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ.
For purchase also I got the money from VidyaPoshak itself.
ನನ್ನ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ನಾನು ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮುಂದುವರಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಇತ್ತು. ಆ ಕಷ್ಟ ವಿದ್ಯಾಪೋಷಕ್ನಿಂದ ಹೋಯಿತು.
Here is a boy who just a month back did not have enough money to buy his clothes, is going to earn 25,000 as his first salary. The impact that it has on his family, on him is just too good. And the satisfaction I got of just being associated with this whole story was immense.
If the educational institutions partner with VidyaPoshak, it will be very ideal situation, I can say. When a student supported by VidyaPoshak comes to our institution, we give him free accommodation in the hostel, as well as we look after his food requirements, books and library.
First generation literacy has many challenges, and VidyaPoshak addresses the key issues without which it is extremely difficult to pursue higher levels of literacy. And higher levels of literacy translate to another young Indian empowered to participate in his development and improve his income generating potential.
VidyaPoshak is a great organization that digs out these nuggets of talent. So the question is, who should support organizations like VidyaPoshak? I think the way VidyaPoshak should get funded is by millions from a few and a few from a millions, so that every student is supported by their own community.
VidyaPoshak is supported by many reputed foundations, trusts, corporate, educational institutes and many individuals who believe in change. Contributions are made in the form of grants, sponsorships and infrastructure.
Education is a solid investment for countering the poverty, no doubt about it. You invest in a bright child for about 5-6 years, invest around 50,000-60,000 rupees, and another 5 years you have a young bubbling graduate who for the next of life will sustain well and look after his family, and that family will never go back into illiteracy and poverty for sure.
Do join us in this endeavor to make poverty a thing of the past and change the face of the young Indian. This is not charity. This is social activism. Activism with an objective to help people get out of poverty.